Hello friends, welcome to webscript.info and today is Holi, so happy Holi to all of you. And today I also have a surprise for you. But before that, let me finish my last project, that is inventory system, which is here. And after finishing this, I will show you what I'm going to show you, and I will also create a separate video for that. And this is the last video of inventory system, and after that no video will come for inventory system. And for profiles and image uploading and these are other things, so we will do in a separate uh, tutorial. Fine, so let me continue. And we have I remember, and of course I remember I did it before. So here order.js, and here you can see we have an order form, right? Once someone click, so that information will be stored in our database, and after that he will get an alert message like order completed. That is not a very good way of doing this, but before submitting the data I have an invoice, so let me give some restriction, like user cannot submit the data before filling the form. Just two, not all. So let's first log in swan@email.com. So we are logged in, and new orders, just click here. And I have downloaded a Chrome extension, you can see here, that's called Clear Cache. Most of the time we face problem after writing JavaScript or jQuery code, we refresh our browser but we will see nothing. For that there is an extension called Clear Cache. One of you recommended me, so thank you so much for that. Okay, so first of all, this customer name, and that's I think it's what's that, new order. And you can see here in this video we are going to print a PDF, right? PDF invoice, and before that we will save the PDF. And so here you can see we have GST and okay, no, not GST, I'm looking for customer name, right? So copy this ID and let's do it fast, and I will do a fast forward it, do the fast forward video, right? Here order.js, and if dollar hashtag customer name dot value and triple equal to verify it is actual, that's a correct way. Using double equal is not right always, but triple equal verify both data and type, right? And okay, fine. So if value is empty, we will show an alert message like please enter customer name, because without customer name how can you print an invoice? Else now the important thing is customer name is important. Once the user choose a product, so rest of the fields will automatically be filled by the system. We need to care about discount, so it depends, it is not compulsory, it is optional. Paid is compulsory, without paid we cannot process further. So let me write dollar, and I hope ID is paid dot 12 triple equal to. So if it is empty, we will show again, we will show alert message like please enter paid amount, right? And then finally we will send an Ajax request to our server, save it, and let me clear cache once before executing it. Okay, fine. Now let me try to sub order the. I can say please enter name. Okay, fine. And just choose a product. Add iPhone 8 to, and let's order it. Please enter paid amount. I don't want to give discount. Paid amount will be 224200. Fine. Now order, and you will see order completed. That's not good. After that, we will print a invoice, or we will ask the maybe it may be administrator, admin, or any person of employee. So we will ask, do you want to print invoice? If he say yes, so we will print it. Otherwise, we will not print it. So if data order underscore completed, right? Order underscore completed. Sorry. And once order is completed, we will trigger the form to make it blank. So let's take this. And I already shown you like trigger, but I erase it. Trigger dot reset. Fine. Else alert. And after reset of the form, we will ask the user if confirm, and do you want to print invoice? If answer is yes, okay, if your answer is yes, we will send him to some page where he can print. So let me create a new page, new file, save it as within include folder, right? Invoice underscore bill.php. So our invoice is ready. PHP, and just set something like if dollar underscore get dollar underscore date. This set we will say echo. Okay. So this invoice bill, we are in order.js page. If it is yes, confirm request is yes, so we will do like window dot location dot href equals to domain plus, and we'll go to the includes folder. Within we have a file invoice, right? So bill.php. So this is our file. But before that, we have to add the serialized form we have taken from before adding it to the server, right? So that's invoice. Now let's check it's working or not. Refresh and just enter the customer name, whatever, and choose a product. Paid amount, order. So do you want to print invoice? Okay, and that's weird. So where we are going, public underscore HTML, then includes invoice underscore bill, dot php, and there is a problem, right? We forgot to put question mark. Now it's fine, and we will do reset just without going inside the order completed before actually. go back, refresh, try. Customer name, clicks, and paid amount, order. Do you want to print it? No, it's not like that. We are getting okay, but why first? Oh, order to form, trigger, reset. That's not an issue, but maybe this is not saved. Code is fine, no problem at all, but mistake is actually the selection of the ID. Order form is button and we are hitting the form, right? So what's the form? This is here. Copy and paste. Save it. Seven zero eight double zero order. And do you want to print? Okay. And you'll get okay. Just go back and you'll see your form is completely blank. Means it is ready for new customer. And now our job start here. Just go here and Google and type PHP FPDF. It's a library, PHP library, right? You can download this library directly from fpdf.org, or you can use Composer to download this library, but this is our core PHP, so we're not going to use Composer. And just download it, and here you can see download option, and this is available for different types of languages, Arabic, Catalan, Hungarian, whatever. So this is a version 1.81. Just download it, and you can see I can because I already did it. I clicked it. Yeah, if it's already exists in my directory, so I'm not going to download it again, right? It will be here. Okay. So downloads, and if I search for FPDF, and this is here zip file. Just copy it from here. Go to your directory and for project folder includes, just go back, public underscore HTML, paste here, zip file, paste, and extract it, and it will take few seconds because my computer is a little slow. And okay, its extraction is done, and you can see we have a PHP file called FPDF. Only this file is required, and the rest of the thing is just documentation. Google has better documentation, right? So I will show you soon. Let me add this FPDF to our file, and you can see here FPDF. So I'm just going to rename it only FPDF. Don't need to show the version. Fine, and just so here is FPDF and other files are there, and I'm just going to include it. Include once, and where we are in the include directory, right? So we have to go back twice and use the folder FPDF. Within we have fpdf.php. So our file is added. Now we need to create the object of this library. So new fp. When you open this file, you will see the class fpdf, right? Now our object is ready. Store the reference in a reference variable. So just use pdf. No, fine. Now this we need to add a page called add page. These are the methods of within FPDF library, right? So I will show you like FPDF. Now output just fine, that's it. And okay, library is ready, added, PDF is going to be output. Here, just enter the name, choose product, total quantity is 0, and let's add 2, and again add on 9i, give a discount 175820, order. Do you want to print? Yes, obviously. Now this is our output. Fine, our PDF page is ready, so we are going to print the page, but before that we have to set the what we actually want to print, right? And let me show you the documentation, then it's easy for you to adjust everything. Okay, you need to type FPDF, right? PHP FPDF, and the very commonly used method of this library is cell, right? So the documentation, this is the official website of FPDF, and you can see here cell is a method and it has parameter. First parameter is w, that's nothing but width, is the height of the cell, height of the width of the cell, height of the cell, and what string you want to print, border, what border you required, and alignment, right? So boolean, there are lots of things, right? You can read every parameter here, L for left, T for top, and here you can see, you can also see your align, right? That's an important thing. To center or align the text, possible values are L, C, R. L is left align, that's a default value. If you don't provide L parameter, it will take it by default. Otherwise you can specify C, that's the center, R for right alignment, and all the parameters are given. Just read it. Don't be lazy, right? And so let me show you what I can do here. PDF, and before that we have to set the font, right? So just in the same way you can search for a set font method. This library has very few methods, not too much. Set font, I hope it is correct. And I want font, first of all specify the size 16, that's 16 font size, and the very common font is Arial. And if you want to use bold, you can do it bold by giving a third parameter, right? PDF arrow, and let's create cell. As I told you, the first parameter is width, so I'm just giving a random value like 100, height 20, and what do you want to print? I want to print inventory system, and forget everything, right? Alignment, forget alignment. See the output. I just want to show you how it works. Four double 2 0 order. Do you want to print? Yes. And lots of errors. Exception, PDF undefined font 16 Arial. I did mistake. Set font 16 Arial. Okay. PDF set font. That's correct. Set font. The first is family, second is style, third one is size. Parameter is in the wrong way, right? First one is Arial, font family. Second one is style, and third one is family, right? String, style, and then font size. Bold and size is 16. Hope it will work. Just reload this page. That's the magic of a PDF, this inventory system, right? You want a border, the after that you can specify 1 if you want border, right? Like this. And you can imagine the height and width. So I have given 100, that's cover more than half of the page. Height is also large. Maybe it is I don't think it is pixel, because 100 pixel is not too much. And if you want to make it in center, just and here is also a parameter, that's 1 for new line and 0 for to write in the same line next string, right? So 0 I don't want, 1 because I want, after that I want second line because that's our title, and then specify C for center. Now it is in center of the cell, right? And I know the actual width, it's 190. After forgiving the margin, right? After leaving the margin, what I'm speaking, I don't know. So that's here, right? Inventory system, and height is 190, width is 190, height is too much, right? Just 10 is enough. Cool. And management system. Just remove the border. I don't want to show the border, so make it 0. That's correct. And after that I want space, call it PDF arrow. Just take the cell and leave it, take it whatever the width, height, just random 14 and okay 190 comma 10 comma blank string, that's enough. And then 1 sorry 1 just to create a space, and then I can copy this to see the space. Then you can easily visualize. Excuse me. Yeah, that's our space I want to create. And I'm going to remove okay, now we don't need a space, so I will keep it in comment, later we can use. Now we have already taken a 1, means after this statement I will take a new line and then print. So just do it .pdf and cell specify that's 20, width, height is 10 as usual, and customer name, or maybe order date. Order date is good. Order date, and okay, that's no border and no new line. I don't want any new line after this, and no alignment, default L, right, left. That's our result. Order date you can see, but first remove, I don't require this. And again we need to use the font family, so here to change the font, and I want it like 12 is good for me and for all invoice. Whew. Yeah, that's good, right? And I also don't want border bold, right? So I'm just gonna keep it. Come on, late पर late हो रहा है. Okay, fine. And just take this line again right here, a virtual date like 2017, it's 18 hyphen 3rd hyphen 2. But it is not good, right? Here we need a large 40 is good, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's also 40. And let's copy it. And customer name, and this will be virtual name or dummy. Okay, customer name is in the same line because I forgot to put one here, because this is no new line and this is here also no new line. After this I want a new line, right? One, hereafter one. Done. And I want a space, so I'm going to leave it, remove the comment. And remove the border also, I don't need, right? And now I need a table, so I will create it, PDF and cover. So just close your eyes, I'm going to do something very quickly. Now you can open your eyes, right? So as I did, created PDF object, added the page, set the font, given a title, inventory, system or management system, whatever you want, Arial, font size. Then columns start here, right? So cell for date, order date, customer name, right? And then a gap. Now the table, I have created a table here, you can see. The first column is hashed, and the border is enabled, so it is 1. That's why and it will be in the center. That's represents serial number, right? Product name, border is enabled. That's look like on a table. Center, everything is center, right? So like I created hash, product name, quantity, price, total. And within this I have given a for loop to print my products, because there are not single products, there are multiple products. And in our URL I'm getting product array, product name array, quantity, price. That's and that's URL variable is get, so $get. Index name is product name, and it's an array, so we have to specify the index which product I want. That's here $I, first, second, third. It will loop until it will end, until it finish the product. If we have 3, so it will loop 3 times. Then I'm using this I to print the serial numbers, $I plus. And finally the total is, here I'm getting the quantity and price, multiplying both of them and getting the right result, right? And then again a space, cell, create a space, just a blank string. Then subtotal for cell and cell and cell, whatever there is. Just save it and you'll see the output here. And this is our output, right? We have taken one product, we have taken quantity 1, so price is 1 and total is also same. Subtotal, tax, all of them are here. And signature you can put here, and rest of the thing you can do like place, date, and whatever, invoice number, everything you can give here. Okay, let me try. Posture and choose the product on II, Samsung Galaxy. Let's take it 2, and discount is give him the entire tax as a discount, 26820. Paid amount 149,000. Order. Do you want to print invoice? Yes, I want. That's here. Inventory system. Earlier I have written management system, right? You can just manipulate it. The 2 products are there. Price of individual products as well as the total price. Tax is there, subtotal, GST, everything is here. And you can put your signature, then you can give your customer, right? And the most important thing, this invoice is temporary. This can be destroyed. Here we have a function called output, which will show the result or maybe the output. Just do it here, like instead of set font, write here output dot html. Sorry, it is html. So you can see output accepts 3 parameters: string dest, I think it's destination, name, and name is just the file name, and boolean, the type of. Generally and standard is UTF-8, and let's the most important thing is destination, right? What do you want? Destination, the first one is I, means send the file inline to the browser. The PDF viewer is used if available. And okay, what does it mean? The default value is I. It means if you specify I, you will see the output like we are seeing here, and if you don't specify I, means leave it blank like me, because it's the default value is I, right? It is taken by default. D, send to the browser, force a file download with a name given by the name. So instead of displaying this output, it will be downloaded after clicking order, right? Do you want to print? Yes, so it will be downloaded. You don't need to show like this if you specify D parameter. Now the most important, F, save to a local file with the name given by name may include a path. So it requires a path, means this will this is temporary, right? And this is permanent. Once you save in your server, that is your permanent save, right? And S, so it will return the document as a string, and by default it is UTF-8, so we don't care about some before output. I will do output as well as I will save it to give a user a relief, like you don't feel like he's an idiot. Path, so create a folder, save the invoices, new folder, PDF underscore invoice. We are ready, and we are in the includes folder, so we have to go back out of the directory. Single dot represents the current directory, and double dots means you are going back, you're going out of the directory and you're searching the branch, right? So look for a PDF underscore invoice, that's here, PDF invoice, and after that specify the name. So I'm going to specify name like PDF underscore invoice underscore, and the most important thing what you can do, you can use a session here to make all the invoices unique, right? That's session start, right? After watching a video and the word right is stick with my tongue. I don't know why I'm speaking again and again, but maybe the influence of that video, sorry. And session start. After starting the session, you can use your session user ID, so just do it here, dollar underscore session user ID dot specify the extension, the most important thing, and F, that's the parameter you want, sorry, it's the string parameter, and rest of the thing you already know. If you specify I, it is I, right? If you specify I, so it is the same like this. If you specify D, it is going to download directly in the client machine, right? And if you do F, you can be able to save this in your server. Now see the magic. Go back, refresh, customer name, product, amount 139240, order. Do you want to print invoice? Okay. Okay, this is our customer invoice, right? But one problem, this is a customer, right? And next customer can be different, and we are using session ID. So if same admin doing means every time he's using let's see here what is the problem here. PDF invoice and invoice one, you actually one is user ID, admin ID, right? Not customer ID. And the problem is one cannot be right. So if I will print again an invoice, so this will be overwritten and this will be lost. Just do it one thing here. So using this session, I can able to know who is the admin who will actually print the invoice. And after that, I'm going to use a PHP function called unique ID. Now it is not going to same again and again. Or we can also use customer ID, like we are creating customer ID, and I hope so we have I don't remember last time what I did. We are coming from this page order.js, right? Not, sorry, we are in the page new order. Okay, we don't have any special ID for that, so I'm using this unique ID. Save it, and let's try it once more. The problem is I don't know who is the customer. I have to save the ID in our database. Or one thing is possible, manage.php, store customer right here. Instead of returning order completed, I can return the insert ID, invoice number, right? That makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to use it. That's better. Dollar invoice number. It will return the invoice number, and rest of the thing will be same. So here it will be invoice number. So in data, I will have invoice number. That's obviously not order completed. This condition is not required now. So I have to remove this. You can specify or use a jQuery function like to identify it's a non-negative number, right? If it is not a non-negative number, like this, if data less than 0, if it is 0 or less than 0, I'm not going to print it, right? There is some problem. But if it is more than 0, I will do my rest of the job. And here I will display simply alert and our message error. Or maybe the data is good because it might be a string, error is string. Now let's see it's working or not. There may be a chance it might be fail. Three four two two zero order. Yeah, it's working. We are in the true hand. You are in the true hand, right? Okay, let me. So here I have data, means I have invoice number, and before this I'm going to put like ampersand, okay, sorry, question mark, then invoice underscore number equals to plus data, and rest of the thing will be just added. And before plus, one more plus, ampersand. Okay, invoice.php invoice number equals to invoice number equal to invoice number and invoice. Save. Here I will receive, and that makes our condition more strong. And promise get. Later you can fetch the invoice also in the application. Invoice number, that's here, invoice number, copy. I'm doing everything is just so down here invoice number, and you don't need to use unique ID. So let's go get invoice number. Finally it is done. Refresh. Three 4220 order. You want to print? Hopefully it is working fine. I was in dot, maybe our URL can be wrong, and that's fine. Name is there, payment type, everything is there. The most important thing, how you can fetch in future invoices. That's here, the invoice, PDF invoice. Before that we use unique ID, so that's the unique ID is here. Check. That's unique ID result is here, session admin result is here, and this is the most optimal solution. Using this 58, I can fetch all of the invoices directly in the application here. Let me show you what I want to say. Here you can create one more block like new orders just to manage invoices. Once you click on manage invoices, you'll have list of all the customers, and with a button called print. Once you print you have to get the invoice ID, and you already know the before string like PDF invoice underscore and what is the ID, and just concatenate both of them together, and using the function PHP function called file get content. Using file get content, you can directly show into the browser. And after doing this, like printing invoice, you can have the option like download. Here we have download option, don't worry. Sorry, just mad. Trying to print, okay, fine. And here this is save in your server, and if your customer wants, just put in the download button here, and it will ask where you want to save the invoice, and you can save my invoice like this. Thanks. Saved. Fine. Hope you like this video, and obviously you will like this video. And what I want to show, I already told you, I have a surprise for you guys. So after this video, I will upload that video. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the last video. Don't ask me for profile and other things, because really I will create profile, upload image without refreshing page, Ajax, using all of those things just in a separate video. Means a social network kind of thing.